Hey guys, in this video I am going to show you how to properly title your listings on eBay. If you've watched the videos, Roger does talk about how titling is very important to your listing. Not so much the price, but it's the title. He also mentions that sometimes you come across products that may have a model number in it. He mentions not to use the model number in your title. Also brand names. Sometimes you'll see brand names a lot of times in the eBay listings, but I don't use brand names in my titling. I'll include it in the description as the title of the product and then include the description and the features and so forth. But in the title, I typically do not include the brand name. So what I want to show you is the tool that I use to help me with good keywords, because that's how you're found, through keywords, search engine optimization. So Google AdWords is what I use. Now there are other sites that you can use, but in this video I'm only going to show you Google AdWords. I pretty much rely on this 100% of the time when I list my items. So in order for you to use Google AdWords, you have to have a Gmail account. If you don't have a Gmail account, please go ahead and set up one so that you can use Google AdWords for free. So once you're in Google AdWords, you will click on Tools, Keyword Planner, and it will take you to this page. So you'll click on Search for New Keyword and Add Group Ideas. And I think I have an ottoman that's up. So let's just type in ottoman. And then you'll click Get Ideas. Now you'll see two tabs which will come up, Add Group Ideas. Well, sometimes I take a look at to just kind of get some ideas here. And as you can see, it shows you the average monthly searches that people are searching on Google. But if you come down to keyword ideas, it's more specific. So ottoman has a very high monthly search. Now you have to be careful not to choose, like for instance, I wouldn't just choose this in my title because this has high competition, 60,000 searches, monthly searches on average. You don't want to be too in the, where it's too competitive, because then you may not be found, especially if your account is new. But if we scroll down here, round ottoman, 6,600. It's a pretty good keyword right there. Storage ottoman, ottoman furniture. So these are some pretty good keywords. And what I do is, once I've identified which keyword that I want to use, I would go to open up another eBay account and just type in ottoman or round. If it's a round ottoman, I'll just type in round ottoman and get a feel for what are the other sellers using. The ones that are selling ottomans, when you look at the sold listings, the ones that are having watchers on their listings, you want to see what keywords are they using, so that you can get some ideas on keywords that you can use. Also, I have a spreadsheet where it has my listings, and also I have a tab where it says keywords. So as I come across keywords for items, I typically just put in the keyword and then the search volume. So that way, if I decide to list something that's similar to that product, I can go back to my listing. So here's the listing that I had did, which is round storage ottoman seat, bench stool, foot coffee table, teal, modern furniture. And I don't think you can see modern furniture, but round storage ottoman, let's see, round storage ottoman. So basically what I did, you don't want to duplicate keywords, and what I mean by that is round ottoman and storage ottoman are good keywords. And so I wouldn't want to say round ottoman, storage ottoman, because you're duplicating the word ottoman. So I would just say round storage ottoman. And when I save my images, it is very key that when you save your images, save it as your first keyword, round storage ottoman, or if you want to say round ottoman. Now, it's good to have multiple pictures in your listing, so not just one. Even if your listing from Amazon only has one picture, what I do is I go to paint. If you have Windows, you should have paint, but you go to paint, and what I do is I pull up the picture and I resize it pixels. And let's say if one image I may do 550, just right here I may do 550, hit OK, and then save the image as my keyword, three worded keyword, and it needs to be 3 worded keyword. I may save another image as 575, and I may save that as storage ottoman, even though that's not 3 words, but I will probably save that as storage ottoman. Then I'll have another picture, and I'll save that with another keyword that I found from Google AdWords. So that way, Google can, when you're adding new pictures, the search engines, or I'm not sure what do you call it, but in eBay, they'll see that as fresh content. And then also you're selecting file names for those pictures that have a good average monthly search on Google. So that is a key tip, you guys, to save your images using your keywords that you're using in your titles. That is very key. So round storage ottoman, seat bench, and then after the first few, let's say if you use 2 good keywords from AdWords, after that you pretty much can just describe what it is, whether it's the color, like I said, bench, stool, foot, coffee table, even though it has nothing to do with a coffee table, but that's probably a keyword that I use. Teal is the color. At the end, you don't see it, but at the end I have modern furniture, and I think modern furniture is a good keyword also. So that's pretty much it. And as you can see, I have several images of the same item, which is okay to use. So and other videos, guys, I'll show you how to add pictures in your description. So, and also how to add. Now, some things I have a eBay store. When I first started, I did not have an eBay store. I had just a regular account. But as as you become more advanced and really dig into the training, I felt more comfortable in getting an eBay store. So you can do a lot more things. You can run sales, like I have a sale that I'm running right here. So anyway, I just want to show that to you guys. Hopefully that's been helpful on how to properly title your listings. Definitely use Google AdWords. There are other sources that you can use, but Google AdWords is top notch. So guys, I will talk to you on the next video. Take care. Bye.